So I'm back and I'm not on live, but there's always more than one way to accomplish your goal. I am Demetria Winters. I'm an Army veteran. I am a nurse as well as an author, entrepreneur, and more importantly, the survivor of childhood trauma, which led me to mental health advocacy. I do daily self-care walk and talks, not only to help myself. That's one of the things that simple things that brings me joy and helps me kind of breathe and recenter. And I feel like sharing with everyone else while I'm doing it, that just gives it a whole other level to it. Because when I think of the possibilities of the people that I might reach, or the people feeling the same kind of way, or the people that need that little push that to just take that first step at taking care of themselves, then it makes me feel good to add to the solution. I am recording this by video. It does give me a chance to make sure everything's, is flowing versus having interruptions with the connection. And I was going to talk about investing in yourself, but I plan on doing another walk, and I'm going to talk about that. So I'm obligated to talk about that. I'm going to do another walk a little later. This walk is about connectivity. Because I've had issues with the internet, whether it be in the house or outside the house, that's a word for you, right? You have to make sure your connection, your connectivity is solid, is that there's no interruption, there's no interference. That's, I think, one way you come to a point where you realize connection, like to people, if there's a lot of interference, a lot of confusion, interruption, then that might not be the connection for you. You might have to get a different service. You might have to find somebody else to connect to, or you may have to modify the plan. Did you let that person or those people know what your boundaries were? Do you know what your boundaries are? Did you let them know that there are certain things that you're not going to compromise on? And you have that right. This is not a compromise situation for me. You may be able to compromise with that particular thing or situation, but not me. See, a lot of people want to put other people in their lane because you are all you know, so you think everybody else should have the same ideas and ideologies. They do. We grew up in the same neighborhood. That's my homie. We click, we tight. Being tight because you know each other or you're familiar doesn't mean y'all in the same lane. It doesn't mean that you have the same connectivity, the same format, and you want to go and you on a fast lane because you just wired, because maybe that's one way to keep your sanity is to keep busy. It may be the other person doesn't want to be that type of person because they need a little less stimulation. See, I'm saying it that way because that doesn't mean that you're wrong or that they're wrong. That just means that you're different. And there's nothing wrong with being different. We got different looks, different hairstyles, different skin colors. That's okay. there's beauty in a lot of different things. You don't have to be the same. So, connectivity to people, places, or things have to be in order. And the person that is the person in your life that puts it in order is you, because you can't have somebody else's dream and idea being the priority in your life. You and your thing have to be the priority in your life. And how many of you right now, you tapping into somebody else's dream? There's nothing wrong with supporting people, but when their dream overtakes yours and you forget all about your thing so you can make their thing work, I don't think that's good. I think a lot of us do that too. And it makes us feel happy a lot of times to be that supportive person, to help someone we love and care about, figure out what their dream is and help them come, to a place where they're making it happen. But you cannot put yourself on the back burner. You cannot let, get all their stuff and their things in place, and then your stuff is still a mess. You don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and you want to make sure that you are doing you. And it's really interesting though how we'll put people, ahead of us. Sometimes we put people ahead of us all our lives. We put people ahead of us. You put your mama, your daddy, your kids, your dogs, your cats. Some people worry more about their pet than they do about themselves. You make sure that pet goes to the veterinarian on a regular, get all their shots, get all their meds, get their little surgery and all that stuff. And it's so cool to love your pet. But when's the last time you went to the doctor? When's the last time you had an exam or a checkup? When's the last time you had a physical and you found out what your baseline is? You know what a baseline means? That means that you find out what's normal for you and regular for you. That's called knowing your numbers, right? But you don't know your numbers. You know your mama's numbers. You know what your mama's blood pressure is like or usually runs. You know about your husband, significant other, but you don't even know about your own baseline. You don't know about your waistline. You don't know about your blood pressure. You don't know about your blood sugar. You don't know what weight is good for you at your age. But you know all this info about that sort of thing for somebody else. It's okay to take care of you. It's okay to make yourself the priority. And also to connect to people who understand and they are glad that you are making yourself a priority. See, that's where the connection thing comes into play. Who do you have in your life that has a problem with you making positive moves for yourself? Doing positive things to keep yourself alive, to get your therapy, to live your dream and have your business, write a book. And who do you have in your life that you're connected to, you have connection to, that is one of your cheerleaders? And you could tell that they're nice and steady, because as long as you doing positive things, they cheering you on. And they don't talk down to you about when you make a misstep, but they like, you got to stop and think about it. You want to do this thing or that thing. So make sure you got all your stuff in order. See, that's who you want to be connected to. The people that talk you up, not down. The people that say, hey, brother, hey, sister, take that step. You got it. I believe in you. Not the people that say, fall back because you can't. So that is my talk for right now. And I hope that y'all got something out of it. I know you really can't. You can like, love, or share. But, since it's a video, straight video, you won't be able to interact with me right now in the moment. But I still got you, because I got me. And we gonna climb together. How about that? We are all worthy of love and joy and happiness. I love you to life. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Bye.